Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. We are back here with a very special The Hunter Call the Wild video. You saw the thumbnail, which means we got another great one to spawn. So, starting off here with a clip from Tiaroa, the red deer grind. I actually was grinding red deer and got this giant to spawn. Normally I don't include red deer diamonds because they're just not impressive after all the grinding that's done throughout the community. So, but this guy was an absolute giant at 270.12. To get a red deer to cross the 270 barrier is very, very hard. So now we're going to listen to my reaction. Oh my god! Two great ones in the same zone! Oh! Another great one! Already! Two great ones in the same zone! Oh my god, no way! So, what I decided to do was very risky. For the zone that they were at, there was practically no cover, and there were so many of them, I could not creep in without him spooking. So, basically, you might be wondering, why wouldn't I take a shot like this? By the way, this is, in their feed time. And the reason is, I'm going to be going for a Texas heart shot with the crossbow on a great one. I did some testing. I shot one red deer, from 10 meters, and it almost hit the heart. Was almost far enough to hit the heart. My aim was off, but that's besides the point. So I'm going to try to get him to face away from me, which is very unusual when hunting such a hard-to-find species. But I did decide to take him from the feed zone, and I was stacking. This was 192 kills, my shortest grind ever, and very cool to find, actually. I thought this guy was going to be a lot bigger than he was. With that massive estimate, I believe up to 276, he is pretty large, but I decided there's no point in stacking two great ones, it's just not worth it. So right there, he looks away, I don't have a spot, and I take the shot. I'm hoping this is good, and his health is going down. So that is great news, and over here you can see the arrow just on the rear end of the deer, and picking him up, he is actually only a 268, so not as big as I thought, but barely a liver shot. That probably would have hit the lungs if the aim was a little bit better, but that was a pretty risky shot considering it only hit liver. It was about 40 meters when I tested at 10, so that does make sense, but it was still pretty scary. So still a great one, red deer. The music is great for these guys. I do really enjoy getting the great ones. But I believe this is my great one number 5. Moving on to a pretty special clip here. This, I normally don't include rares, does in my videos because I don't think they're very entertaining, but this one kind of fits along. So I shot that albino Rocky Mountain elk doe. And I was walking over and saw that absolutely giant piebald. I actually said, is that a super rare? Because I thought it might have been a level 5. But with a minimum estimate of 447, he is a guaranteed monster Rocky Mountain elk. I don't really like the piebalds for these, but the ranks are just so cool. And that guy is just so gigantic, and now that they're actually proper rares instead of kind of uncommons like they used to be, it's pretty cool. There's the doe there. I don't know why I taxed her, but anyway. But looking at him there, he is just so cool. And as expected, a 447, rares normally score either the bottom or the top of their estimate, depending on the animal and the rare. But it was an absolutely amazing find. It honestly is still so cool to see an elk that big with a rare fur type. Probably will never get a super rare, so this is probably the biggest piebald or rare bull I'll probably ever get for them. But now moving on to a clip over here from Tiaroa. Right there is a level 3 turkey. In this clip, I was not very happy because I shot a piebald spike buck and spotted a level 3 pheasant on a Rancho server and then got kicked. So not very fun at all. Still a little bit frustrated about that because diamond pheasants are very rare. The whitetail I did not really care about. But the pheasants, they are just not easy to find. But he was a diamond. Here I was tracking a max weight bunny. And actually this herd had 3 max weights. One was diamond potential. It was pretty crazy. I was just so confused. But right here you can see that guy run across. He is just a level 2, not even diamond potential. And poor shooting here. But I'm just trying to get him down so I don't have to track him all over again. And right there I thought I hit him. So I walk over here. And I don't really look at it. And I pick it up. And I shot a female. And it was a melanistic. These are so cool. Never thought I'd find one. But something that I'd love to add to the lodge. Now, moving on to another clip here from Rancho del Arroyo, I spooked off a level 3 turkey. So, just shot him there. First pellet hit him, which is actually kind of impressive, not gonna lie. But anyway, picking him up, he is a diamond. I have probably close to 10 of these turkeys. I just find them so easily, and a lot of them were level 2 diamonds when they did make it pretty commonly. So, yeah, moving over here to Cuatro Colinas. Unfortunately, this server everything was bugged defensive. This does happen if there is extraordinary lag in the server. As you can see from the reload animations, very laggy. But picking him up, he is a diamond at 92. And he actually was a max weight estimate diamond, which isn't very normal for the Southeastern Spanish ibex. They normally make it below that. Right there, I saw that guy. And I didn't actually mark him. I thought he looked big. I actually said, wow, that looks like a big mouflon. And I marked him, and he was a guaranteed diamond level 5. So I took him with the pistol there, because I don't know that I'll ever find another one of these. And I'm trying to get a diamond with a pistol of everything. So right there, he is a diamond, a pretty decent sized one, almost 183. I believe my biggest is 184. But took him there, and there actually was a level 1 melanistic in that herd, but I forgot to actually record that. So right here, we are moving on to a clip of a level 3 mallard. This is my first one ever on Tiaroa. I hardly ever see ducks on this map, and I was hunting Sika deer and saw that guy, so I was pretty excited. But picking him up, he was a max weight diamond, not max score, but 20.8 is a still pretty decent score for a mallard. So moving on to a lion grinding clip here, saw this big estimate level 9 lion, so of course I took him down. Wasn't the greatest shot, but they kind of do just stand there anyway. Picking him up, he is a diamond, not very crazy, but still a diamond, and pretty nice. I don't know that I'm going to keep taxing these guys. I just want some gold rares for the lodge. I have a male silver rare of everything. But now, moving on to a clip here from the moose grind. I have been grinding moose a little bit, trying to get that great one to spawn. But this was a really wonky moose, and he actually made diamond, which was pretty cool. But hoping to get that moose great one. I'm about 1,300 kills in right now. I'm not very hopeful. Moving on to a clip over here from duck hunting on Ravantuli. I was kind of doing this while I believe I was editing a video. And just shooting ducks whenever they landed every couple minutes. And I go down here and there's a leucistic tufted duck. Now, I had no clue. I actually just shot it because I was just shooting whatever I saw. And it was a leucistic. And pretty crazy. They do look pretty nice. Right here, we were about to record a trophy race video. And I walk out the outpost. And within 48 seconds, found a level 5 goose. So we actually didn't count this because it wouldn't have been an interesting video for 40 seconds in to find a diamond. But either way, he's getting pretty far away here. And as you can see, I'm running out of 22 shots very rapidly, which is kind of concerning when the geese are very hard to hit. But right here, I'm just keep on shooting, and I actually end up hitting him right there. I did slow that down. It was about 271 meters. That is a very far shot with the 22. And I actually had such an issue finding him. I had to grab my dog from the outpost, and he was no help. The blood just didn't exist. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.